Hello friends, welcome back to Laravel 11 tutorial. So we discussed about Laravel 11 new features, and with Laravel 11 we are discussing topic wise. Okay, so we already discussed about the blade template Laravel view section. So in this video we are going to discuss some advanced things, means we are going to discuss about component concept. Okay, so how component can be used with the blade template. Okay, so very simple. If you want to create a component, so let's create a first component and then we can discuss with the example and how we can do this. Okay, so to create a component, simply we have artisan command php artisan. Let's see whole list. Actually php artisan make component can create component, but if you are new or don't need to or don't try to remember all the commands, then you can use php artisan list, where you can see all the available artisan command list in your artisan. Okay, so if you want to create a component, just go here and you can see the make component, create a new view component class. Okay, I already knew that, that's the reason I'm easily finding that things. But if you are new, you can use that things and you can read once. So what is the command and what are the purpose. Okay, so you will get many things, you will get a help many times. Okay, so now just going to create a component php artisan make and component, and I want to create a header component. Okay, so just add the header and let's enter this. It will create a header component. So here we can see the two files are created. One is the class file and another is the view file, that means the blade file. Okay, so if you just go to this directory, you can see in the app, and in the app section you will get the view, and this is the header.php. so this is the header class file. You can see the header class file, and if you just go to the resource view component section, you will get the header blade.php. so when you will create any component, you will get two files. One is the class file and another is the blade file. Actually this header.blade.php, this component view file, it's calling from the render function of the class file. Means whatever we'll get in this component class, you will find that things in the header section also. Okay, so it's interesting. Now the thing is, here this is the welcome, and you can see the Laravel component with blade template, what actually we are getting. I just write it down here. Okay, now if I want to access, or if you want to call any component from my normal view page, means normal blade file. Okay, how we can do this? So just write something into my header blade. So just write here h2, this is from header. Okay, just close the h2. I want to get that things from the welcome, means I want to call this component from the welcome blade.php. so easily we can access. So when you want to call any component, simply just use this tag x and the component name. So here write header. Okay, and just close this header component, and you will find that things into your blade file. Okay, so this is from header. Actually we have not written down any things. We are calling this header component by using this command. Okay, and this actually responsible to print that things. So here we can see this is from header. So this is the static concept, and this is simply I just write it down and just print it here. Now to make it dynamic, means how we can communicate with the blade file and the component file. Okay, so I have to pass some data to the component. Okay, so here I actually going to print some things, and that will be come from the welcome blade. Okay, so to call or to pass some data to the component, just inside the component tag there may have many components. So there may have x header and x footer. So if you create footer, you will get this type of tag also. But if you want to pass some data to the header component, just write things into the header section. Okay, so don't confuse on that things. So to pass some data to the component, here I just going to pass a name. Okay, so I just going to write learning points. Okay, so we are passing some data, and to receive that things we need to go to the header class, and here this is the name, and we need to create a variable here. So simply write public dollar name, and here simply write here dollar name. And if you just going to access globally, so in the class, so whatever we want to access this class, we need to get this output. So we just use the constructor. So when a class will call, always it will call the constructor. That's the reason I'm writing here in this way. Okay, so simply write this. So I want to call the current object the name, and I want to get the value the dollar name, and here we are getting the name is the class value, or you can say the class variable. So we are getting that things into the component's header. So here write something like this. So simply write h3, and here just print that things. Here write dollar name. Okay, now just go here and refresh. You can see the learning points. Actually these data are passing from the view page, and inside the component we are calling that things, and we'll getting that things here, and we are printing from here. So dynamically we are passing data. Now if I want to pass some data to the view page, then how can I do this? So simple, just I want to create a controller, and I want to pass data to the component from the controller. Okay, so let's create a controller, and suppose write php artisan make controller. Suppose my controller name is practice controller, no problem. So practice all of you, so that you will get understand, and you will remember that things, and you will get the clear understanding of that thing. So let's enter this. A controller is created. Now just go to the controller section, app http controllers, you will get the practice controller, and let's create a function. So right here public function, just write index. Okay, so index function. So I want to pass data to the header component from here. Okay, so here now write I want to pass some data to the view. So here write my variable, or write my var, no problem, and here just write data from controller. Okay, and now I just render the view. So return view, and just write in this way, return view, and to call this welcome actually. So we'll get that things into the welcome, and from the welcome we will pass that things to the view page or component page. Okay, so simply write welcome. Okay, and now let's pass the my var using compact. You can pass this, or by simple array you can pass this. So I already discussed both the way how we can do this. So please follow my playlist link, so that you will get understanding step by step. So now I am passing the my var to the welcome, so we can access that variable into here. And now just pass in this way. So right here my var, and here just write in this way dollar my var. Okay, So now if you want to get access of that things, so just go to the class file the same way. So here write public public and dollar my var, and let's pass through the constructor and dollar my var, and let's use in this way, just use the this and my var. Okay, and now if you want to print that things into your blade file, so simply write in this way. So just write h4 tag and write in this way, my dollar my var. So now we just need to call this function so that it will render the welcome.blade.php. So just go to the web.php and call this practice controller. So simply just remove these things, and here just write in this way. So practice controller class and call the index function. Okay, and here we need to register this practice controller. So use and practice controller and the namespace. Okay, so what is the namespace? App http controllers. Okay, and now just go to the browser and refresh this. So here you can see the data from controller. Actually we are passing data from here, and from the welcome.php we are accepting and passing this data to the header component, and from here we can see the output. Okay, now if I want to pass some complex data, means if I want to pass some array. Okay, so how can I do this? So simply just like in this way, here write my array. Okay, and here just create some array. Here write some random names like John and Rock and anything, so Lisa. Okay, now just pass these things into here, and we'll get access of my array from the welcome, and here just passing this way my array. Sorry, here we have mistakenly copied all the things. So my array and write my array and just pass in this way within singular double, no problem, and here write my array, and we need to accept that things from here. So write here public dollar my array, and here we are accepting the data through the controller, and write here this my array, this my array dollar my array. So we will access that things from the header blade. Now just go here, and this is the 2-3 things. So we just need to print through the loops. So simply write eval and write eval close, and let's here we will just create a loop so we can understand the loop. We discussed about that things. So write for each dollar my array as array. Okay, and simply just close the for each and for each and just pass. So simply write dollar array. Okay, now if I just go here, we can see John, Rock, Lisa. So inside the eval we need to write here in the li section so that we can display it properly. So li. Okay, so refresh this, we are getting John, Rock, Lisa. So easy. So we can understand how to create a component, and how to call the component from our blade file, and how to pass the data, or how to pass any data you can pass in the same way. Okay, so inside the component tag just add that things, and we can add this easily, or we can use that easily. Okay, so you can understand how component works in Laravel, and it will help when you create a large application. So for large application there may have header component, footer component, So the common part, we can create a component for different functionality. We can create a component so that when we need the component, we can call from that place, and then the component part will appear. Okay, so that will make the faster and very user friendly. Okay, so next day we are going to discuss about another section. So we'll discuss about blade template layout section. So how we can create a layout, means when you're going to create a live application, we should have a proper layouting so that we can easily implement all the things, and we will create the layout. We will understand the blade template layout in our next video, and we'll create a simple menu based application. So from the menu we can do all the things, and we understand how the menu will work and render all the data. Okay, so that's all. So please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video and keep with me. So thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.